Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mimi, and if this is your first time visiting this channel, visiting this space, please just go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Welcome to the family. You're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. I hope you're here to stay. And if you're a returning subscriber, you're the real MVP. So guys, thank you so much for dropping by today. Today is going to be another talk just like the last one, and oh my gosh guys, I want to say a big thank you for the response my last video received. I was totally blown. I was actually hesitating. I wasn't sure I should post that video, but something in me just told me someone needed to hear that. Someone needed to be encouraged. So I'm glad that I did, and I'm so happy with the response it received. Thank you guys. I thank you. Thank you. It means that was the right decision. Like releasing the video was the right decision. And if you haven't seen the video yet, I'm going to link it up here in the video, and I'm also going to link it in the description box, so you can either click the link here or click the link in the description box. So today is going to be a spin-off from the last video. So just a small recap. My last video I talked about my journey to becoming a product owner, and if you guys remember, I also mentioned the fact that I got two job offers before I chose the one I'm currently doing, which is a product owner role. But what I left off was how I actually got the first offer. If you remember, I got the first offer and then I got this one. I accepted the first offer and then I got the second one, and I had to decline the first one to go with this one. I felt like this particular discussion needed a video on its own. That's why I didn't want to add it to the other one, because that video was long enough already. So I had to like leave that particular talk for the next video, which is right now. And I'm actually referring to referral. All right. Oh my gosh, I'm just being so silly today. Please forgive me. I think I'm just excited because it's a long weekend. All right. So I'm talking about job referrals. Okay, this is going to be on that story. Okay, as usual, there's no script, so bear with me if I find myself rambling. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, I also do hair. So I did this myself. So I twist natural hair, do other styling, conditioning, treatment, and all that. That's like my side gig. I've been doing that for some months now, and I also make natural hair products. So I have this amazing client that likes me doing her hair. I think I've done her hair like 4 or 5 times now. She's my most regular client, my most regular customer, and from a customer she became like a sister and a friend. I'm not going to say her name because she's a very private person, but I'm sure she's going to watch this video. So she's very lovely, very jovial, she loves to gist. So whenever she's around, whenever I'm making her hair, it's always like a fun event because I'm doing her hair, we are chatting, we are laughing, so many things. So I became very, very comfortable with her, comfortable enough to share my struggles with her. So I found out that she works in a great company, which was the first one I got the offer. So I went ahead to like open up to her, tell her what I've been going through, the struggles, how it's been difficult for me to get the job I want. And it so happens to be that she was in HR. So when I discovered that she was in HR, like, oh my gosh, maybe she might be able to give me 1 or 2 pointers or advices to help me, since she's a recruiter. She knows she knows the do's and the don'ts. So maybe I was doing something wrong, and maybe she could like point me in the right direction. So I opened up to her. This was like maybe after a couple of visits. I opened up to her, told her everything, and she was like, you know what? Told me the name of her company. I don't want to call the name of the company. So she told me the name of her company, told me to go to the website, told me to look for the job that I want. And if I found something that that is what I want to do, then I should just send the job posting to her. And because she's a very jovial, playful person, she said it jovially, so I probably didn't even take it like too seriously. But seeing as I was in a very desperate position at that point, if you tell anybody that tells me send me your resume jokingly, I won't take it as a joke, because the next second I'm sending you my resume. But anyways, I went to the website, search, and I found a project manager role. Well, it's a role in the project management unit. So I sent her the posting, and then she asked me to send her my resume. I sent her my resume, and the very funny thing. The very funny thing was how quickly she attended to my issue. You know how some people always like to form busy, especially when you're asking them for help. I've experienced that a lot. Some people will be very nice, jovial, accessible. The moment you need them for something, they suddenly become too busy. They suddenly become inaccessible. But she wasn't like that. I think it was like so she came on a Saturday, I think. Saturday or Sunday. And like the next day or the next 2 days, she asked me to send her my resume, which I did. And then I sent her the posting. She looked at it, saw that my resume matched it. And then she sent me a link. So, she sent me a referral link. So here's the thing, especially in a place like North America, a referral is very, very important. If someone already works in a company and they refer you, who is an outsider, to that company, they will take you more seriously. They'll consider you, and well, not only referral, you're also qualified, right? They'll consider you above anybody else that was not referred. And the reason is this: the person referring you is already inside, like in-house, right? And for the person to be in-house means the person is trustworthy, the person has been vetted, background checks have been done on the person has been assigned confidential roles and has been carrying out their roles successfully. And that means, for the fact that we trust this person enough to hand these things over to them, it means that we should trust them enough to refer the right candidate for the company. So when someone refers you to a job or a job position, the recruiters actually take that more seriously than just a random person applying to that role. And also, like I said, you also have to be very qualified for the position. So she sent me the referral link, right? So the referral link is like specific to you. If I was to refer you to my company, it's going to be linked to me. So I have to like go into my company portal. Every company has different processes, but it's basically the same thing. Go into the portal and then say you want to go to the job listing, say you want to refer the person, and then send the link. Is a unique link, so you cannot even forward the link to somebody else. So send the link to your candidate. The candidate clicks on the link and applies for the particular role. So the link is just for that particular position. So she sent me the referral link, and I applied for the role. And the amazing thing was that, like I said, it was a referral. So I think it was because it was a referral. I heard from the HR like after 2 days, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so I think like after 2 days, that first day I got the acknowledgement, right, that my application has been received. And then I think like the next day or the next 2 days, the recruiter reached out to me. We had a preliminary interview where she just asked the preliminary, like the housekeeping questions. Tell me about yourself. Why do you want to work with us? What salary are you expecting? Blah, 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 blah. That was like 15 minutes. So we had that. And then she booked me. Next thing after that, I got an email where she booked me down, tried to find out my availability, and then booked me down to be interviewed by the hiring manager. So the hiring manager was the person I was going to report directly to. And I think my interview with the hiring manager happened, well, based on my availability, I think it happened after maybe like 4 or 5 days, because I wanted a little time to prepare for the interview. So after that one, I as good as got the job, because, well, I had another interview, but that one was not really a serious interview. It was more like somebody else just vetting me, but the hiring manager had already like given me a thumbs up. She liked me. The interview was amazing. We talked for 1 hour. Interview was supposed to be for 30 minutes, but we talked for 1 hour, so that was a good sign. But anyways, I don't want to like digress. The major reason for this video is I'm trying to emphasize the importance of referral. If you leverage your contacts. So this was someone that was a customer that comes to me to make her hair, and then we chat, and then just like that, I talked to her about my struggles. She referred me for a role in her company, and I got the job. Unfortunately, I didn't take the offer because I got something else, right? But the offer was also really good, and I wouldn't have gotten that if I hadn't spoken to her. Who knows, maybe if I had just gone to the company website and I applied to the role directly, would I have gotten it? Maybe, maybe not. But the fact that she referred me gave me a serious edge, made my process seamless, and I got the job really quickly. So what I'm trying to say is this: leverage the contacts you have. Some people feel ashamed, some people feel too proud, some people don't like talking about their issues. For whatever reason, people just don't want to tell people what they're going through. But I would say, if you are that kind of person, I would advise you to snap out of that. It's important for you to leverage your contacts. Talk to people. You don't know where your help lies. You don't know where your breakthrough lies. You don't know who is that person that is going to make your life turn around. I know so many people that have gotten jobs through referrals. I know a friend of mine who got a really, really great job with the government of Canada, and that was also through referral. This part of the world, they take referral very seriously. There's a reason why there's a referral program in most companies in Canada and in other countries. So I would strongly advise you to leverage your contacts, take advantage of them, talk to them. Anybody who you know works in a great company, who is in a position to refer you, as long as it's someone that you know that would do that without being difficult, go ahead, talk to them, send your resume to them, let them send you the referral link, and then shoot your shot, try your luck. Like I said, you don't know where your breakthrough lies. I am so grateful to this lady. Like, I don't even know how many times I thanked her. Because I felt like that offer opened the doors for me, because I wasn't getting anything. And the moment I got that job, okay, how crazy is this? The day I had the interview with the hiring manager, that was the same day that the recruiter for the second offer for the second company, that was the same day that the recruiter contacted me. So I believe that this particular job opened doors for me, because that other company contacted me literally the same, like I was just finishing this interview and I was still like processing it in my head, trying to like prepare breakfast, because it was a morning interview. I was trying to prepare my breakfast and just like going through the interview in my head, and next thing I got a call from the other company saying that, hey, we saw that you applied for a project manager role, but we have a product owner role. I mentioned this in my last video. So yes, I don't know, I just felt I should just like talk about the importance of referral. You can also leverage your contacts on LinkedIn. If you see someone on LinkedIn that works in a company that you really like, a company that you've always wanted to work at, maybe you've been trying to apply for that particular role and it hasn't been working or whatever, like I don't know, but reach out to your contacts in your LinkedIn contacts, introduce yourself, go to their profiles first, see what they do, see how long they've been at the company, reach out to them, introduce yourself, just be very open, talk about what your interest is, just talk about your professional experiences. No, don't talk about personal stuff, talk about professional stuff, talk about why you want to work in a company, and ask the person if they'll be willing to refer you. You can even maybe just start from a coffee chat. Maybe like ask the person if they'll be willing to take a coffee chat with you. It could be one-on-one, physical, it could be virtual, wherever. Some people are not comfortable with that, especially if you're a stranger. Well, you can start from there. And if the person says no, then go ahead and just like introduce yourself and tell the person what you want. If you're not comfortable asking for a coffee chat, you could just go ahead and go straight to the point. There's no harm in that. Like, what I always tell myself is this: what is the worst thing that could happen? It's either the person says yes or no, or they just totally blank you. Anyone that happens is not going to ruin your life. It's not going to take out money from your bank account. It's not going to cause your hair to fall off or wherever. It's just going to be yes, no, or just ignore you. Either one is fine. Like, it's not going to, your world will not end. You're just going to keep trying until you get the right person that will turn your life around. And for me, it was this awesome lady who happened to be my customer, who likes the way I do her hair, who turned out to be a friend/sister, because we were always like chatting and gisting. And she's so close to my husband. My husband likes her so much because whenever she comes, they're always like chatting. Like, after what she did for me, my husband was like, wow, this woman is amazing. Because I tell you honestly, I have reached out to some people, Nigerians, in WhatsApp groups that I felt like, oh, we've even built some kind of rapport. We've probably even hung out together as a group. I reached out to them and then they started like not blocking me, like ignoring me, ignoring my messages, forming busy. Like, I've gotten that so many times. It breaks your heart, especially if it's someone that you already know. Like, it literally breaks your heart. You expect that someone from your own country will happily want to help you, right? But it's not always like that. And when it happens, don't feel bad. Just brush it off and keep trying. Anyways, I don't want to make this video too long like the last one. I'm going to stop here. If there's anything else or any other topic you guys would like me to talk about, please go ahead and comment. Let me know what you would like me to talk about. Is it about my journey as a product owner? Is it about my challenges or whatever? Just tell me what you guys want me to talk about and I will happily oblige. All right, so I just got off work. I'm just going to go for a nice walk because the weather is sunny and beautiful outside. And don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to comment. 4 important things I need you guys to do for me, just to show me that you appreciate my efforts in making this video. All right, guys, I'm going to go now and I will see you in the next one. Bye.